Hi there. One of the most difficult things I found in doing this therapeutic keto diet, and this is going to sound silly, but was taking the large portions of things that I would buy at Costco and making them, in portions that are measurable and that you can control. So the first thing I did was to weigh even the biggest portions of what I had and then put them in the freezer, right? Except on that same day, which was a couple days ago, I bought this Kirkland, the rotisserie chicken. So here's this big bird now. I've eaten away at it. The portions in chronometer for this thing are 3 ounces, and that's a pretty good size. But if you want to eat 2 portions, that'd be 6 ounces, right? And you have to measure everything because we want, the big idea here is to control what we're putting in our bodies. So I'm thinking, okay, do I take this out like every day I use it and claw off of it and then measure it on my food scale? Or should I go ahead and, put some out for today, put some aside for today, like a couple of 3 ounces things, portions. And then for the rest, I can take like small baggies or something like that and then put them in the freezer, which will prolong, I can keep this longer and I won't be wasting money that way. So here's what I bought recently. These freezer Ziplocs from Publix, a local grocery store around here. There are 36 bags in here, which is a lot. And I wish I could have bought something a little bit smaller. Now these are like a normal little bag, see, and I can write on here and, put what it is, what the portion size is already by weighing it on my food scale, right? But what I did a couple days ago, I got all excited about thinking, this would be so much simpler if we had some kind of a vacuum pack machine, a machine that would take the air out of everything and you could make your own size bags. And so what I did is I went on Amazon and I bought one, right? And it's arriving a couple days from now, Wednesday. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to unpack that thing on here and show you how that works. I bought one. I hope it's good quality. There are so many Chinese vacuum pack machines, like the food saver type machines on Amazon, just tons of them. This one is from Austria, and you'd think Austria, Europe, they make all kinds of fine stuff over there. So hopefully this is going to be a time saver and also a money saver, because now I can not ziplock, but take the air out of stuff, which is supposed to be really good for foods, and it also does moist food, so it's going to be great. All right, so that'll be on a future video. If you're watching these things, maybe quite possibly be a couple videos down from this one. But anyway, what I'm going to do today with this chicken is I'm going to put it in a larger plastic. I know some plastics aren't good. You got to watch your plastics, make sure they don't have BPA's in it and all kinds of stuff, because I'm going to heat it up a little bit up to a good temperature. Since this is already fully cooked, I don't have to worry too much, but I want all the fats. I want to be able to manipulate the chicken meat on here and be able to put it in the bag. So I am going to heat it up for that. I haven't frozen it, so I think it's okay to reheat. And I'm going to do that in a style that's called sous vide, which means I'm going to use the big Instapot over there and put it on warm, which takes the temperature up to about 140 degrees. And keep this thing in a plastic zip, and then the heat from the water will heat that up. I'll show you how that works. All right, going to use a tripod for this one. And hopefully you can see this. I think the best thing to do is to use gloves, right? Because we're going to be touching food. Anytime that you break apart, I have found anyway, my, I don't know, my life, that whenever you touch food with your fingers, it usually goes bad pretty fast. These are for babies. I'm trying to get this on. Plus my hand's kind of wet, so. anything. Anyway, whoop, broke that one. They're vinyl gloves, so they don't, stretch out like the other ones do. So we get this one on too. Having fun here. All right, so what I want to do, I don't have to have all the fingers on, right? Is I want to get this whole chicken inside this big Ziploc bag here that is designed for heat and stuff. So here we go. I'm going to take this guy. Now there's some parts, like I said, that I've already devoured off of here. So, and I'm probably going to have to take a paper towel to the outside of this thing. There you go. It's in there. And then everything else that I have in here, I don't eat the skin on this because by doing research on Google and YouTube and stuff, I have found that the rotisserie chicken from Costco has carbs, I think, in the skin. That's the only place where they put like seasoning or anything like that. Want to stay away from carbs. Next, here we are over at the sous vide. This is my sort of sous vide. So we got the pot full of water, right? Got a food thermometer here on the side and got it on warm. So this, once it gets warm, will go down into the water a little bit more, and we can, as it goes down in the water, you can just let the air out the top here, so by opening up a little bit. All right, and then the next step after this, I'll show you, put the gloves back on if I can, and we'll portion into daily little 3 and 6 ounce portions. All right, so here we are, got the big chicken. Gonna tear it apart, put it in here. We first of all, you gotta have a food scale. Gotta buy one. This one was so inexpensive. I think I got it on Amazon for like $7. Okay, so you can do this. Now, what we want to do first, open this up and get our chicken out of here. It's nice and warm, so we can like manipulate it better. And I am going to save all this fat that's in there because you need your fats for the diet, right? All right, so first of all, we're gonna zero out, and I know half a teaspoon of fat. And here we go. I'm gonna take the skin off here. It comes off very easily. And then with my hands, I'm just going to put in there up to 3 ounces, all right? So this is how you do it. You can like portion your foods out. It's 2.2, so it's pretty good amount in there. 2.6, a little more meat. Oops, lost a little bit. There is almost 3 on the nose, 3, all right? And then from here, what I'll do is try not to make too much of a mess, but then you just take this and come on, baby, there we go, and put it in here, and that's a 3. Now if I want to do a 6, very easy, just go through here, pull off the chicken, it just falls off the bone. It's so good. And this is something that's, keto sometimes, especially therapeutic keto, sometimes it's hard to find stuff that tastes good. And this thing is like something you can totally eat. It's 0 carbs if you take the skin off, and lots of protein and tons of fat. And oh, look at this big piece here. And I already got the skin off that one, so just gonna get this one up to 6. We're at 5. 5.5, 6.3, 6.1, 5.0, 6. All right, and so the 6th one, since I can't use my greasy hands to write with the marker, I'm just going to make 2 piles, 1 6 and 1 3. Okay, and then these, you can either put it in the refrigerator if you're going to eat it in a day or so, or up in the freezer. All right, and that's the tip. to portion your foods. As I said, I ordered that vacuum, you know, like the Food Saver. That's the trademark brand, but this is called something else, but it's the same type of gadget, and it comes with the food bags. It's going to be fun to watch that video. So I hope you join me for that. Until then, take care, and if you have any questions, just in the comments below, ask away, and I'll do my best to answer them, okay? Take care.